Hmm. Alright, everyone. Hello. Welcome to the stream tonight. I am IamYuuseria. Gonna play a little Slay the Spire tonight. Just a random stream that we're gonna do. I wanted to do a couple runs before bed. You know, just a little something something. If you tuned in last time, you may have seen that we actually cleared the Spire with the Silence. Now our focus has shifted to the Watcher. I'm going to try to clear with the Watcher, but I've been having some difficulty, and I'm hoping that I can rely on y'all to provide the good luck that y'all normally provide. So, let's get to it. Hello, Neow. How you be? Let's see. Do we want the random relic or upgrade a card? The cards you start with aren't all that great, honestly. We'll go for the relic, I think. That's a good relic. So, this relic gives you 1 mantra at the beginning of your turn. When you get 10 mantra, you enter Divinity, which triples your damage and gives you 3 extra power. Really good stuff. And we get that, like, every turn. So, that was definitely a good choice. Okay, so, here's the deal. As we go, if you look in the top left-hand corner, besides my name, there is an indentation for 3 keys. So as we go throughout the route, we have to make sure we get all 3 keys, and that is how we challenge the heart at the end of the run. So I most times just try to collect all 3 keys on the first stage, just to get it out of the way, and then I can just focus on collecting relics or, you know, building my deck to whatever specifications I need. So that flaming elite right there, he's going to be holding the emerald key, and we're going to make sure we target him this run, or this, like immediately. So I'm going to go sideline to sideline, I think. We'll start here. Let's see. Alright. I am going to defend this turn, because I can't really do any good damage. We'll risk it. Took 4 damage, that's not terrible. Next turn we should be able to finish him. There it is. Let's go Tranquility. That can have its uses. We'll take the fight. More opportunities to deck build. Just a moment, y'all. I'll be right back, y'all. Just a moment. Okay, sorry about that stream. A little bit of laundry there. Okay, let's get back to it. We've got a cultist. Dude. We'll go with our calm, and we'll strike. Now we get to hold that tranquility so we can enter calm again at any time, so we can feel free to go ahead and wrath if we need to. As long as we hold one energy, we can enter tranquility again. Save us from taking that double damage. That kills me oh so much. You know what? It's not gonna be too bad. We can just block the 10 and take the 2 and then finish them next turn. There it is. We'll go with it. We'll go with just lucky. Alright. Got a couple caterpillar dudes. Probably should have blocked some of that. It's okay. He still dies. He still dies. Middle halt. Alright, sideline to sideline here. Oh hey, look at this. That just tells you the last time I did this event, I was running Watcher. You find a folded note and a card inside. It reads, "The heart awaits." This is your handwriting. Do I have a card that's better? Not really. I could use a second eruption, I guess. Let's trade it for tranquility. That'll serve somebody well, I think. Actually, no. Let's just ignore it. I think leaving that eruption there will be good for when I'm not playing the Watcher, and I think it'd be interesting giving Wrath to other players. So, we'll ignore. What is going on? Sometimes I'd like to know myself. Oh, look at that. We got invaded by a thief. Okay. Couldn't block all the damage that time. He chipped a little bit more from us there. We've got 2 turns to kill him now. He's gonna try to run away from us. We can't have that though. Now see, I decided to go in calm so that if I get wrath, I know I got him. Because I'll use that extra bonus of energy. Let me show you. We're going to wrath. We'll get the 2 energy back because when you come out of calm, you get 2 energy. Now we're going to attack. You're not going anywhere. Give me my money back. So, we could use Third Eye or we could use Cut Through Fate. Both of these cards scry. And I think I'm going to go with Third Eye because that 7 block is very useful. Alright, we're approaching the Elite soon, so we need to like start getting our deck ready. And, yeah, that's not gonna cut it. I think it'll be fine though, so we'll use Eruption. We'll strike. We'll use a Miracle. Use Third Eye. I'm also starting to get snuffy, y'all, so sorry if it sounds weird, but I am starting to get snuffy. Like I can feel it. I don't want to use that yet, so we're just going to kill this. It'll apply vulnerability, then we'll use vigilance to give us some shield and cut that damage down. Take a lot less damage that way. Okay. And now we can just take it. Didn't quite block all that damage. It's starting to look dicey. We're gonna have to go against that elite with like about half of our health, which doesn't make me feel good. Doesn't feel good at all. I think there's a campfire between this fight and the next fight though, so there's a possibility for us to just... Oh, and look, a regen potion too. Helpful. Let's go with crush joints. Oh, look, a campfire. Cool. We're gonna rest. Because I'd like this run to go a little bit longer than just right here. Oh, it's these guys. Alrighty. But I don't have very much attack, so I opt for going defensively instead. We can block all that damage. Alrighty. Let's use Defend. That'll activate Crush Joints bonus effect, which would help if they weren't artifact, but since they were, the artifact ate it. We can't play defensively this turn. All we have are attack cards. So, for a little mitigation, I'm going to attack. We'll use a regen potion to kind of recoup some of that damage back. Alrighty, so we only have one attack. Okay. There aren't any more cards, so I couldn't scry anything. We'll just stop. That's all we can do. Excuse me. Alrighty. So, again, we only have one attack card. This is gonna be a little rough, ain't it? Alrighty. We will use the dexterity potion. I didn't want to, but now it's about trying to make sure we don't take too much damage. We're in for the long haul here. And as you can see, every turn we're getting daze cards added to our discard, which ain't good. We need to end this. And see, I don't have any attack cards at all other than Eruption, which really sucks. I should use Vigilance first to get the... Well, it's fine. It'll be fine, I think. As long as we don't draw too many daze cards up next, we can take out one, and from there we can just go ahead on up. We won't get quite as many daze cards, and it'll be a little easier to manage. There we go. Take Q. I have... we'll actually use our miracle card here so we can attack and defend. Ouch. Gotta get out of wrath. This hurts. Oh wow. And see, this is how status cards really mess you up after a while. Ugh. Alright, last thing I used was skill, so crush joints is good. However, they have artifact. Not much I can do about that. Oh shoot, I just scribed that and I just left it. Okay, so I can get rid of this. I've actually been in this so long, next turn I'm going Divinity, which is kind of sad. Alright, that's 10 mantra. We are in Divinity. Fortunately, the only attack I have is Eruption. And I hate to use that because that'll just make him hit double. I literally can't even, like, benefit from going Divinity. We're gonna block the damage instead. Might be a better opportunity next turn. Is what I'd like to say, but I just can't get enough attack cards. Very clearly, I need more attack cards. Can't play that. Oh, this fight is dragging on. Ugh. Terrible. There we go. Press joints. Oh, right, he had artifacts. Turn. Shoots third eye. What card I have is that card. Let's get rid of it. And I'm not using Eruption. That'll make it do double damage. As it is, I'm going to block all the damage. My next turn, he's not attacking. Get rid of that. Alright, we can end this. Finally. Jeez. Talk to the hand. Every time I see talk to the hand, I'm going for it. After I see that, it really doesn't matter what other cards there are. The Juzu bracelet could be really good. We're actually going to do that. What the Juzu bracelet does is it guarantees that when we go to the question marks, that it's not a fight. That becomes extremely useful in the later levels. We're gonna rest. We have 18 health. Come on, get real. Okay, so, the little guys with the hammers hit you and apply like or like weakness to make you hit like less. So they're a little annoying. I don't have enough firepower to kill one of them though. So, we're gonna start anyway. Crush joints. Attack her head. That strike would have killed him. Darn it. Oh, it did kill him. Oh, he was vulnerable. That's what made the difference. That makes sense. Almost blocked all that damage. Oh yeah, that guy's gonna attack. I don't think I can do... I think I can do 21 damage in one turn. So I think I'm in trouble. I'm in danger. Yeah, this gonna hurt. Ouch. I can't let that happen again. Crush joints on you. And then we can just strike. That's you. I'd like to use eruption, but well, I can't now anyway, so defend, block all that damage. But we really need to kill him. Just lucky. Strike. And we'll use Halt and Third Eye. Alright, we don't need that many cards. I need attack cards. Like, I seriously need more attack cards in my deck. We're not making it with this. There we go. Don't need that. Halt and defense. Crush joints. Alright. I lost a lot more health than I'd like to admit. Flurry of Blows this extremely well. We've gotten a lead on this path. That ain't great. Oh. Turn. Everybody's attacking. Well, this kinda sucks. How much damage are we doing at 5? Let's hit this guy with it. Okay, use Halt and strike. Finish him, get a little block too. Use Third Eye. And use Defend. Alright, we managed to not take any damage. Now. Alrighty, let's defend. We'll use Crush Joints. And strike. Oh. Taking a bit of damage there. We got an elite coming too. I don't feel good about that. We need to get these things out of here. They need to go. Finish you up. Just lucky. And defend. Well, we can use Vigilance to adapt all this defense we need for this turn, and we're just going to strike. Kill him. And then we can just focus on damaging this one. Eruption, strike. Yeah, just like it's an attack. I need all the attack cards I can get now, apparently. You know what? I'm silly. I just realized I had an explosive potion that would have really helped me against those 5 enemies. Jeez Louise. Took 10 damage. We have 4 HP left. We have 2 HP left. It is not looking good, y'all. Only like saving graces, he's not attacking this turn. Can we capitalize though is the question. Considering we only attacked with 2 cards, I think the answer to that question is no. We need to make sure we have all attack cards on our next turn. Use Eruption. There we go. It wasn't pretty, but we made it. Empty mine. I would rather not fight, honestly. Alrighty, let's talk to the hand. Use Eruption. It's a miracle. Strike. Oh god, that still didn't finish it. Oh, we only need a little bit of damage to make him split and interrupt his attack. That was what we needed to continue. So unfortunately, this is over. We didn't even make it to the first boss. What a waste. Death. I wasn't prepared for this. Clearly I wasn't. Let's try that again. Alrighty, that did not go well at all. We're gonna go ahead and try this one more time. Because that was pretty quick. Okay. Once again, with a little more feeling this time. Right, yeah, because we didn't make it to the first boss, we have reduced blessings. So, let's see. We'll start with Neow's Lament, which pretty much just makes the first couple of battles we fight, the enemies will start with 1 HP. Unfortunately though, because we normally try to go for the first elite, we're gonna go this way. This path just offers nothing but non-stop fights all the way to the elite. You know what? No. I disagree. We're not going to go that way because it's going to be pretty freaking tough. We'll go this way instead. We'll try to get the emerald key on the next floor. Pending we make it that far. We saw how the last round went. Let's try to play this one a little smarter. And hopefully with more attack cards as I get nothing but defensive skills. Okay, hope to see reality. Tantrum's pretty good. Tantrum's one of those cards that doesn't really go away. When you use it, it goes back to your draw pile. The only way you can like get rid of it is by not using it, essentially. This is a pretty good card. You get to use, like, you get to add a card of a different color, meaning it's from another character, into your hand. Well, yeah, it goes into your hand, and it's the same cost. But if you upgrade it, excuse me, for the first time you do it after you upgrade it, it's 0 to use, which can be very useful. And the concept of just using other people's cards can be interesting as well, because you're utilizing tactics and strategies that you may not be bound to, which, you know, could be interesting. I kind of wanted to get battle him. Too bad. With Bowling Bash. Alright, we're done. Let's keep it moving. Hello, living wall. We're gonna upgrade foreign influence. Oh, I should have read that for y'all. My bad. I'll read the next event. This is the winged statue. Among the stone and boulders, you notice an intricate large blue statue resembling a wing. You find gold spilling from its cracks. Maybe there's more inside. Unfortunately, we don't have a card with 10 or more damage, so we can't break it open and take the gold. We could pray to remove a card from our deck, but we'd lose 6 HP. And honestly, we don't have a card we want to get rid of, so we're just gonna leave. The statue makes you feel uneasy. You walk past and continue onward. This is a good opportunity to go ahead and get the ruby key. And we're going to use our Neow's Lament to make sure we kill these guys. Thunder can be good. With that, we got all that energy. Took him out pretty easy. Go with Empty Fist. Alright, Neow's Lament is all used up now. I hate this event. You enter a corridor full of hypnotizing colored mushrooms. Due to your lack of specialization in mycology, you are unable to identify the specimens. You want to escape but feel oddly compelled to eat a mushroom. If you eat one of those mushrooms, you're going to restore a little HP, but then you get a Parasite. That really sucks because Parasite is a cursed card that can't be removed from your, if you remove it from your deck, you lose HP. And if you transform it, you lose HP. So, it's kind of like once you get it, you're screwed. So, let's stomp and anger the mushrooms instead. Ambushed! Rodents infested by the mushrooms appear out of nowhere. Alright. The fight begins. Choose an attack potion. That'll give us another Bowling Bash, which we'll use. Gladly. That's 7 damage per enemy. You know? Let's see what foreign influence gives us this time. We'll take follow-up. It's free and we get a free energy, so here's what I am going to do. Tantrum. Follow-up. Rolling Bash to kill you. Eruption to kill you. One turn, KO. How'd you like it? Go with Sash Whip this time. We'll take the Sapphire Key. That Smiling Mask is really only good for removing cards from your deck. It keeps the price at 50 gold, which would be interesting if I had curses, but since I don't, we're just going to keep it moving instead. Ooh. Before you utilize an elaborate shrine to an ancient spirit, we're going to just pray and we'll get some money, because we could become cursed, but, well. There isn't a merchant along the way, and I don't trust the question marks to provide a way to remove a card. So I would just pray. As your hand touches the shrine, gold rains from the ceiling, showering you in riches. Okay, see what the next one says. It's enemies. Caterpillar dudes. Alright. Fear No Evil is a pretty good card because you deal the damage, and if the enemy is planning to attack you, you enter calm. It's a good way to get out of wrath or get into any stance, so that you can set yourself up for using Flurry of Blows, excuse me. Let's see, we'll go this way. It's a thief. Block half of that damage at least. Huh. Sucker Punch. Talk to the hands. Oh, Smith a card. Card with Smith is talk to the hand. The Courier. He likes us. We had him the last round too. We'll upgrade a card. Let's upgrade Tantrum. Make it do a little more damage. Talk to the hand. Choke could be cool. He always starts his turn with a big attack. Huh. Ouch. Okay. Alrighty, here we go. Fear no evil. Switch off into eruption. Then we'll use strike. And it is just. Huh? Ooh. Okay. We just have to survive, so we can take a little bit of damage. Just a little bit. Hey, Lindsay! Welcome to the stream. I don't know if you're familiar with this game, but this is one of those deck building card games called Spire. I like little games like this. Have any questions, I can answer it in real time here. Let's see. So we're gonna try to get some strikes in. We'll use Fear No Evil, but because the enemy isn't attacking, we can't activate its effect of entering calm. Oh, you know what? Now that you mention it, I can't really think of too many deck building games. I know there are a couple of games like this. I just can't think of their names at the moment. Let's see. Okay, he's trying to kill us this turn. We have to make sure we deal more damage than he's doing. I think Tantrum can get us some block, if nothing else. And Bowling Bash kills him. There we go! Woo! Boss 1 down and on to the next level. First we pick a gold card. So let me explain these cards, because these are some good cards. I have to make a tough decision here. This is some technical stuff, because you have to like really think about what you're doing. And it's what gets me in trouble, because sometimes I'm a little rash and I rush things along. Let's see. So, Devotion will give you Mantra, and Mantra helps you enter Divinity. So that can be really good because after you activate that, you get 2 Mantra every turn. So that means every 5 turns you enter Divinity. And as you can see on the screen, Divinity gives you 3 energy and makes your attacks deal triple damage. But the drawback is that stance ends at the end of your turn. So, this could potentially be a very good choice, but let me show you the other thing, the other card that's immediately on my attention. This is called Alpha, and Alpha will let you shuffle a Beta into your deck. Now what Beta doesn't show you is like when you get Beta, you get to shuffle an Omega into your deck. Now these are skill cards, but Omega is a power, and once you activate that, Omega goes under you like a buff and does 50 damage to every enemy every turn, which is extremely broken, but the setup is long and taxing, so it's a little risk and reward. And you just have Bolt, which you'll spend 3 energy to end your turn and start another turn immediately. It can be good as long as you're not like wasting all of your energy on that, so you need more than 3 energy to really make Bolt shine. Decisions. Let's take the safe bet and go with Devotion. We got a pretty good run going here. I think we can make it go long if we play defensive. Oh, I'm not making it too difficult. I myself can be a overthinker, and I oftentimes make things a little more complicated than they need to be. So we're choosing a relic here. All of these relics are butt. So if we take this relic, we get another energy, but we can't get gold, which means shots would be useless. And, you know, shots can be pretty useful because it helps you with your deck building, so that's kinda lame. The Snecko Eye can be very good but very bad. This is for your gamblers out here. You get to draw two additional cards every turn, but you start your combat confused, which pretty much just jumbles the cost of cards. That makes things unpredictable. Everything you think was dependable can either be really, really good when it costs 0 or really, really bad when you get a card that was 0, costs 3 instead. So Snecko Eye is a little too... You like a good gamble, huh? You know what? I will put on a show for you. Let's gamble. Snecko Eye. The other one's called the Velvet Choker, and that's lame because it gives you energy, but you can't play more than 6 cards a turn, which really sucks. So I don't like being restricted like that. We'll do it to Snecko Eye. We'll see how that's going to treat us. Put on a show for you tonight. Since you decided to come out. Let's see. We have to get that. I want to try to get that elite now. So we're going to try to collide with them. That means we have to go this way. So we got a fight, a question mark, a merchant, another question mark, a regular fight, and then the elite. Here goes nothing. I hate this guy. Okay, so let me explain what's going on here. This guy has a stat called Plated Armor. Now, Plated Armor will add block at the end of its turn, but the way Plated Armor works is, if it takes damage that it's not blocking, it loses a plate. So, it has 14 plates right now. If I can deal more than 14 damage, knock its block off, he'll lose a plate. So we're going to try to make that happen, and as you can see, has changed the cost on some cards. If the card isn't green, it's normal and hasn't been affected, but everything that's green has changed. These defend cards have normally been cost 1, but you can see these ones are 0, these ones are 3, and that one's 2. This strike is 3, so we're gambling, girl. We're gonna see how far we can get with this. I'm gonna use these 2 defend cards because they're free. Oh, look at that. We're double gambling because we got the Gambler's Brew. So we're gonna take these cards we can't really deal with right now. And we're gonna discard them and shuffle more cards. Look at that. We got a little bit better. Okay. Now I've got something I can work with. Let's use another potion, I think. We'll use Essence of Steel, which will give us 4 plated armor. I just explained to you how that works for them. Now we have 4, so at the end of our turn we'll get 4 extra block. And we're going to use Tantrum. So, let me explain this character a little teeny bit. This character has different stances that she can enter. Excuse me, this stance that I just entered right here is called Wrath, and it doubles attack damage, but doubles damage you receive as well. So it's very risk-reward. We're ultimate gambling here. We're gonna see how this works for us. Oh, look at that, we blocked a lot of the damage. I'm actually impressed how this works. We're gonna strike. So you see, we was able to... Let me move. So we were able to attack it twice through its block, so now it's lost 2 plates, so now it'll only recover like 12 block every turn. Meanwhile, we have worked up 14 block, and we've got 4 plated armor, so we're gonna have 18 block. Divinity is another stance, yes, but it's a very rare stance because you have to get mantra to activate it. There isn't a card. There's one card to activate Divinity, and it's called Blasphemy. You enter Divinity for 1 turn and you die the next turn. It is an extremely risk-reward card. That's something that if I get tonight, I'm sorry, I can't play. I tried that and it doesn't work well for me. It's very much like, I need to kill you or I'm going to die. Yes, it's ridiculous. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead with this. It can't hurt us because we have too much block. Yes, it's way too risky. And let me tell you the worst way this happens. I don't think you were here when I first started, but there were like little caterpillar dudes. It was the very first fight. The very first card I got was Divinity, or was Blasphemy. And I was like, oh, it's just some caterpillar dudes. I'm gonna kill them in one turn. And I used blasphemy. I went into divinity, and I could not kill the caterpillar dudes. So I lost the very first fight. Oh boy. Okay. Let's see. We're still jumbling things up here. Okay, so fear no evil is pretty good. We're gonna attack. Yes, the caterpillar dudes got me. So let me see. It was terrible, girl. I'm glad that, you know, I'm able to show you some good luck, because this is actually going pretty well. I haven't taken any damage yet. So this card right here is called Talk to the Hand. So you deal a little bit of damage, and you put a debuff on the enemy called Block Return. So every time I attack this enemy, I'm gonna get 3 shields. So this is a good way to, you know, try to get your shield up while also dealing damage. I should have explained what the heck I just did, my bad. I'll explain it next time it comes around. But here we go. Sucker Punch. Now, Sucker Punch applied a status called Weak, which is going to make him hit less. You saw when I hit him, the number decreased from whatever it was to 15. And because he has Block Return, when I hit him, I got 3 block. I'm going to keep hitting him and keep getting blocked. Now, Tantrum is a card that hits 4 times. So every time I hit him, I'm going to get 3 block. It's a quick way to get 12 block. And I already had 3. There you go. I blocked all the damage this turn. Okay. I don't need to do anything else. Next turn, I can kill him. I live for plays like that. I'm so glad you got to see something good. Here's another Tantrum. Dead. Okay, cards. So, there are 3 different kinds of cards. Is there a limit to how much block you can get? You know, I don't think so, but the way block works is, at the end of your next turn, all of your block falls off, unless you have a status called Barricade. Barricade will make it so that your block doesn't fall off, and you can just keep stacking it infinitely. If with Barricade, you can reach some pretty ridiculous numbers. It's kind of broken. But the only character who has Barricade as a card, well, it's a power, so it's a buff, is the Ironclad, which is a different character. Yeah, you put your block on, and at the end of your enemy's turn, like the start of your next turn, block is gone unless you have certain relics, or if you have certain effects. Like, the Silent, she has cards called Blur, which will help you keep your block for 1 turn. But Ironclad has Barricade, which lets you keep it indefinitely, which is broken. The Watcher doesn't have anything like that, sadly, so the best I can do is Block Return and sack it like that. Which, if I get enough cards, you can see some pretty sick things. I'm going to try to put on a good show for you today. Well, tonight. Battle Hymn is what I'm working towards, because yes, I wish I could. Like, if you look at some of my older videos, I think one of them has Ironclad, and I think I got a hold of Barricade and it had some ridiculous block. I think the highest I've ever gotten was like maybe 150. And with the Ironclad, it's ridiculous because he also has a card that turns his block into an attack. So you're blocking with 150 and you're attacking with 150. It's a little broken. We're gonna go with Battle Hymn because this is going to give you a free smite every turn, which is free 12 damage. With Wrath, that's 24 damage. And this is something that you can retain, which means you don't discard it at the end of your turn. So it's like a tool. It's something like you'll always have it once you activate it. So we're gonna go ahead and take that. Let's keep going. The Augmenter. Oh, last time I read this, I did a little voice. Nah, we're not gonna do it this time. A man with the eye patch and a devilish grin strides up to you. Hey there, stranger. Interested in advancing science? I can make you stronger than any training or blessing. You're gonna need it if you're one of those heroes with a death wish. What'd you say? Okay, so this guy, he's trying to sell you some stuff. You can take this card, and it'll, like, it's a 0-cost card, and you get 2 strength, which just increases your attack cards, so, but you gotta lose 3 HP. And, yeah, some dude just walks up to you and gives you, like, an injector. Here, take this. Yeah, I don't. Yes, he is selling you hard drugs. You lose HP, you turn HP into strength, which typically isn't something I'm a fan of. You can become a test subject where you transform 2 cards, but here's the problem with this. It picks 2 random cards in your deck and transforms them. And what transforming does is just changes your card into something random, some other card of the same color. So it gets weird. Actually, ingesting mutagens is probably the best thing. I'm going to show you what's going on here. So, you do this. Marvelous. You quaff the mysterious substance immediately, and you're invigorated and feel your muscle fibers twitch. So, it's called the mutagenic strength, and you pretty much start your combat, every combat, with 3 extra strength, and you lose it at the end of your turn. So, it's kind of like a gambit. It's kind of the best option, in my opinion, because you get that extra boost of strength for your first turn. So, your first turn, you go hard, and you just, know that you're not going to have that strength for the rest of the fight. So, and that's better than spending your HP to get strong, or transforming 2 random cards into something that may be useless. So, I guess that would have been the gamble move, so I guess I'll let you down there, Lens. Okay, so, yeah, let's move on. Got a merchant, we got some money, and we have a relic called a courier, which will make everything cheaper, and every time we buy something, he just restocks it. So, this is a good deal. Let's see what we got here. These cards really suck. What's the basic plot? From what I have discerned, so there's a goddess creature named Neow, and Neow is resurrecting these adventurers to climb the Spire and defeat it for some reason. And that was a terrible ass explanation. And I apologize. If I happen to die anytime soon, I can at least go back to show you now. She's at the very bottom of the Spire, and no matter who you pick, she brings you. And what I've discerned from her lore is she resurrects adventurers to continue to try to challenge the Spire and defeat it. I do not know why. And I'm sure it's in here somewhere, and I've probably seen it, but I'm mostly just like, get the cards, kill the people, do the things. Darn, I died. Let's get wheel kick. Ooh, follow-up's good. Oh, and I forgot, because I have the courier, when I buy stuff, he's just gonna restock it. Yeah, I wish I could show you, I really like the Silent. She's a lot of fun. Her kit, involves poison and using discarding your cards to get stronger, and, this 0-cost card called Shiv, so she uses a lot of knives. Seriously, check out some of my, Silent gameplay sometime. Some really sick plays. But I'm gonna try to put on a good show with this as well. Let's see. Ancient tea set will do. Let's grab a potion. And I'll take Mind Blast too. Alright, am I broke? I'm broke. Okay. Right. Question mark. We're gambling, girl. Ooh, okay. This is the nest. A long line of hooded figures can be seen entering an unassuming cathedral. Naturally, you join the line and are quickly surrounded by cultists. They ignore you as they gleefully chant and wave their weapons around. Murder, 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 call, call, call. But I'll read that twice. You eye a donation box. So, well, Lindsay, what do you want to do? You want to get the gold, or should we try to get the ritual dagger? Let me explain the ritual dagger, though, real quick. This is the card that can grow. It deals damage, and if it kills the enemy it hits, it grows, like it gets stronger by 3 damage every time it kills. So this is a card that could potentially get really strong if you nurture it. Yeah, I'll leave it to you. What do you want to do? Want to take some money? Or do we want to take this dagger? Yes, I have 72 HP, so like if I lost 6 HP, I wouldn't mind. I don't know how far. Oh, well, the gold really just use it every time you go to a merchant. You get gold every fight and every time you open a chest. So it's really just about how you feel. Huh? Sounds like you've chosen a dagger. Let's do it. You decide to stay in line out of fear and see what will happen. Eventually, you're face to face with the leader. A well-dressed cultist hands you an ornate dagger. Like the others before you, you slash your forearm and let the blood drip into a misshapen bowl. The cultists chant and holler for you. Ka, ka, ka. You chant too. Why not? Alright, we got our dagger. Let's do this. I really hate these guys. Ugh. Okay, so yes, caw. You see the cultist dudes do that. Okay, so these guys, they have a unique status called flight. And they'll receive 50 less damage every time you hit them. But if you hit them 3 times in a row, they fall. So we need to try to hit you 3 times in a row. Oh yeah, and I forgot we're gambling. Okay. Okay. Watch this. We'll start with an explosive potion, hit everybody. Then we'll use Bowling Bash. This'll kill him, I think. Well, it knocks him down anyway. Alright, we've used all our energy because that was 3. How can we turn this around? Colorless potion. We'll go with Mayhem. This could be really broken. So what Mayhem does is, when you start your turn, it's going to play the next card at the top of your draw pile. So that's without using the cost or anything, it just plays a card. So it could be really good or it could be really bad. We're truly gambling now. This is the true gamble. I can't do anything else. I could use Miracle, but all I could do is defend. And at 5, and he's only attacking with 1 damage 5 times, we've already blocked the damage. So we're going to wait. Yes, we gambling. I need to go to the laundry room and get my clothes out the washer when I get a chance. Okay, let me see. We can use Tantrum to knock him out of the air. A ritual dagger costs 3. We're gonna do it though. Wait, yes, we're gonna do it. Ka. So next time we use that, that's gonna be 18 damage. Under Wrath, that's like what? What's 18 plus 18? That's like what? 36? Broken. Yes, I still got the maths. Okay, so it looks like Mayhem. It looks like Mayhem chose to use See No Evil, which put us from Wrath into Calm. You'll see the damage they're doing decrease. Yeah, it's not looking good for them, is it? Well, Enter Tantrum, he's dead. Now we got Strike. And another Strike. You know, this Neko Eye is not doing too bad. Do I have any cards that let me scry? I do not. So, let me explain scrying real quick. So, when the watcher scries, she can like look at the next couple cards that are coming, and she can choose any of those cards and discard them before she draws them, and that way you can kind of shape what's coming next. It's a good way to like dodge curse cards or status cards that are coming from the enemy and get only the cards you need. So, and the reason I'm talking about that is because this card called Weave, every time you scry, this card comes from your discard pile back into your hand, and it costs 0. So you can set up some really sick combos with it. This is another card that's fun though, and it's called Pressure Points. It adds a unique status to an enemy called Mark, and every time you, so it applies Mark and it triggers it. So this would apply 8 marks, and then the enemy loses 8 HP. So the next time you use Pressure Points on that enemy, they'd get 16 marks, and then lose 16 HP. And then the next time, 24, 36, you see where we're going? And you can get more than one of these cards, so it can get really ridiculous. So, it looks like that's where we're going. We're gonna try to get more Pressure Points. Oh no. This could get ugly. Give me a second, I'm just considering my options here. We got a 0 eruption, which is good because we'll do double damage, but it's bad because we'll take double damage. So I'm trying to see if I can kill anything. I've got a Mind Blast, which is double to 42, which is really good. Then I got a Bowling Bash, which is free, which will do an instant 60 damage. You know what? That's good. Let's go ahead and do that. Deliberation over. We'll use Mind Blast here. We can use Strike. Use the free Strike, dude. Okay. Well, we have this. We can't block. We don't have any block cards, so we're just gonna take that 14 to the face. What else can we do? The good news is, in a crazy way, this boss, this guy right here, he's the easiest out of all of them. His lackeys were the strong ones. So, let's use Wheel Kick. That's 30 damage. And then we're going to stab him with our Ritual Dagger, which just increased by 3 more. Look at that, we made it. And we got our Emerald Key. That was our last key. Wait, I didn't explain the keys to you, did I? So, before you clear the game with all of the characters, when you get to the heart, you just, die. Because the heart goes away from you. But after that, you have a chance to collect the keys. And the way you collect the keys are different. I'm going to briefly explain that. To get the Ruby key, you have to rest at a rest stop. You have to rest at a camp, and you just have to decide to take the key instead of doing anything else. To get the Sapphire key, you'll find it in a random chest, and you have to choose to take the key rather than take the relic. And to get the Emerald key, you have to fight a elite, a special elite. Like you saw that flaming elite from the map. Let me show you that one. That flaming elite there has the Emerald key. Once you have all 3 keys and you reach the heart again, you have a chance to actually challenge the heart and slay the Spire once and for all. So, we got our last key, now we just have to get to the top in one piece. We are going to go with Evaluate. And we have a camp spot. So at the camp spot, you can rest to restore some of your health, or you can use, you can smith to kind of upgrade your cards. Since we're still looking good health-wise, I'm really surprised that last fight went so well. We're gonna go ahead Smith, because I feel like we can increase the ritual daggers. Alright, so we're increasing the damage it's gonna deal if it kills things from 3 to 5. Now you're really gonna see something good. Alright, so now we're gonna shift tactic and start like hunting enemies. Because I feel like we're pretty strong now. Oh, this is interesting. So, you know how we have that Snecko eye that's randomizing things? I introduced to you the Snecko. And the first turn he does is he just inflicts you with confusion, which he's out of luck. We're already confused, so. I'm gonna confuse you. Already there, Doc. What's next? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and activate. Yes, he is the eye haver. Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and activate devotion. It's pretty cool, like a snake and a gecko, a snecko. We'll strike. We'll battle him, and follow up to get an energy back. Oh wait, that wasn't an attack, was it? That was really bad playing. It's fine. Okay. I'm gonna try not to die to this guy. He can be pretty sneaky. Confusion down. That was weird. Okay, anyways. Let's see. We will evaluate. What that does is it gives us block and it shovels an insight into our deck. Insight just lets you draw 2 cards for free. We've got a defend for free, so let's go ahead and block that. We have a lot of 3s here, and I only have 3. Wheel kick is 1. Boom! Vigilance. Beautiful. Okay. And we're going to leave it at that. We've blocked the damage. That's going to be good enough. We're going to try to get a better hand of numbers here. Okay, so I didn't explain calm to you. Calm is another stance of hers, and what calm does is when you come out of calm, it activates a effect, and that effect is adding 2 energy. So I'm going to show you a sick play here. So I'm in calm right now. You can tell because of the blue aura. I'm going to use empty fist to deal damage and enter my stance. Watch what happens to my energy in the bottom left hand corner. Boom. See that? Now it's 5. So now we're going to have a little bit of fun. Because I have Fear No Evil for free. And the enemy is attacking. So when I deal damage, I'll go back into calm. So next time I go out, I can just get that energy back again. Yes, indeed. That's what's happening. And now we're just going to go ham. We're going to use Insight, see what else we can draw. Let's use Foreign Influence. Oh, look at that. Bludgeon's pretty good, and it's free. Boom. Okay. Let's Tantrum, because that'll bring me out of calm. Ready for some big damage? That's how we do. Okay, so how are we gonna proceed? Choose just lucky. And we've got a chest. Dead branch. This is kind of lame. So whenever you exhaust a card, so exhausting a card is like moving a card out of play. Like after you've exhausted the card, you can't play it anymore for that fight. And what this does is it adds a random card to your hand when you exhaust. But I don't really have anything that lets me exhaust cards, so I don't know how well that's gonna serve me. What I do know is we'll go to this campsite, so we can upgrade some more cards. Let's see. We're gonna upgrade. Can we upgrade this? No. Let's upgrade pressure points. Because 11's a little better than 8. Okay. We've got 2 fights, 2 question marks, a camp, and then we're fighting an enemy. That's that robot dude. That robot dude thinks he's a Pokemon. He uses Hyper Beam. Oh, look, it's 3 cultists. The ka dudes. Alrighty. Let's get this thing started. We'll go ahead with Talk to the Hand. Oh. Did you see that? Talk to the Hand is a card that exhausts, and because of that, the dead branch activated and gave me follow up. Interesting. I guess it is useful. Tantrum. Oh, look, it's blasphemy. Lindsay, look. We're not doing that tonight. Ooh. You're gonna get dessert? I hope it's something good. Enjoy it, okay? I'll probably still be around. Let's see. We're just gonna keep this like this. It's fine. I don't like this one bit. I don't like it. Let's get into it. Bottled miracles will give us a couple miracles, which will give us more energy if we happen to need it. What to do, We're gonna use Sash Whip here. That'll make his attack weaker. This guy's attack doesn't matter because we're about to kill him. Ritual Dagger. Wait, before we do that, use this. That way we can Ritual Dagger. And we're going to use Follow Up on you. So we can use Just Lucky. Oh, we took a bit of damage here. Ouch. I have to get out of Wrath. It's gonna kill me if I'm not careful. But Tantrum is free. Dead. There's a free strike. There's a free pressure points. We're gonna go ahead and spend the money for the foreign influence. Because we're gonna trust it's gonna be able to deal the damage we need. We trusted it and it let us down. However, Fear No Evil can put us in the calm, which reduces the damage dealt. You know, this dead branch ain't too bad, actually. I completely misunderstood how it was used, somehow. I'm gonna use Tantrum again. Oh, look at that, dead. We done it. Now it's trying to give me Blasphemy. You know what? No. I refuse. Give me another Battle Hymn. We have another Plated Armor dude. And another rat. We'll use Talk to the Hand on a Plated Armor dude. We'll use... not that. We could use that to murder the rat on the first turn, but then he's gonna give us vulnerability. Which would just help him to hit me harder. And we really don't need to do that. Let's gamble with foreign influence. I gambled. It didn't really turn up much for me. Alright, we're gonna kill the rat. Because we have a card that'll give us gold for killing him. So we're gonna do it. And now we're taking more damage because of vulnerability. We can use the miracle to use defend. And we got Flying Sleeves from the Dead Branch. Flying Sleeves is a card we retain. And retaining cards means that you don't discard it at the end of your turn. Cards like that can be kind of like trump cards if you use them carefully. Trying to make this make sense in my head. Everything is telling me to go Tantrum and go Wrath, but if I do that, I feel like I'll die. Number is 14. I'm getting hit for 14. If I double that, that's 28, which is lethal. Let's not do that. We'll use Just Lucky. Follow that up with a follow-up. Use Evaluate. We'll use Flying Sleeves. Very nice. And then we can use Sash Whip. And now that we actually have some block, I don't mind using Tantrum. And every time we hit him, we help them lose a block. We help them lose a plate too. So now his plates went from 14 to 7. That's helpful. Meanwhile, our block is 36. Even with the double damage he's dealing to us, he can't hurt us. Now, we have to do all we can to keep that going. Holy shit! That Ritual Dagger does 52 damage. Jeez. We use Pressure Points, that goes right through the shields. And then I feel comfortable using this. It'll kill him. Damn. Okay. Empty Fist. We're going for question marks. Oh. Cursed Tome. In an abandoned temple, you find a giant book, open riddled with cryptic writings. As you try to interpret the elaborate script, it begins to shift and morph into writing you're familiar with. So, this is trouble, because if we read this, we're going to take HP damage. So we are not going to read that, we're going to leave it. You exit, feeling a dark energy emanating from the book on the pedestal. Uh-oh. Looks like the stream's acting up. Y'all still with me? Can you hear me? Oh, we got a little delay here now. Okay, but it looks like the stream is still going. If there are any issues, just let me know. We're gonna continue now. We're gonna hit the question mark. This is the library. We're gonna gamble and we're just actually gonna read so we can get a card. Because there's a certain card I'm looking for. Ooh, this is a tough decision. Do I want to never talk to the hand? Or do I want to never pressure points? Both of these cards would be really good. I'll get never talk to the hand. Talk to the hand is rarer than pressure points. So we took another talk to the hand. We're going to rest. Because this is right before the boss. Alright, here we go. Let's Just Lucky. We'll use Foreign Influence, which will give us Beam Cell, useful. Let's use Mind Blast. Let's use Battle Hymn actually. We can use that to use Mind Blast. Beautiful. Remember, because we have that mutagenic strength, we're trying to do as much damage we can the first turn. Okay, let's see here. Let's talk to the hand. Now, we're not going to use talk to the hand yet because he has artifact. What artifact does is it blocks debuffs. So if we use that, we'll lose it because it exhausts. So we'll exhaust it, he'll block it, and it'll be gone. So we're going to actually save that until we can get rid of his artifact with other means. Instead, let's see if we can't kill these guys. It's my handful. Alright, we're gonna do something extremely risky here. We're gonna try to kill this guy. There we go. Conclude will end my turn, but deal damage. Welcome back. What was for dessert? Let's... I think I'm gonna take a bit of damage here. I'm actually gonna use conclude. The minion's gonna take a card from me. Most of the times it's a rare card. And then the main person's attacking me twice for 14. Fucking painful. Ooh, yummy. Oh, that does sound good. I'd murder somebody for chocolate right now. That's a joke, FBI. Don't come for me. Let's see. We can use wheel kick. Oh, my hand's full. Okay. We'll use pressure points. 'Cause that'll take out one of the, artifacts. Alright, we got one more artifact to get rid of, and then we can start using Talk to the Hand to get block return. Let's... I'm gonna use Empty Fist, actually. And then use Tantrum. At least you understand. Ooh. Oh, we're taking quite a bit of damage here if we're not careful. Alright. We're gonna use Tantrum. We're gonna use Block. We're gonna use Sash Whip, because that'll be the last bit of, Wait. Oh god. I messed up. I think there's still time to save it, possibly. Let me try something. Little strike. Oh no, I messed up. I think? Yeah, I'm dead. Damn. I can't believe I messed up that badly. Oh. Wait a minute. No, I'm dead. I don't think there's anything else I can do. Yeah. He's dealing 40 damage and I just can't block it all. Well done. We were having a good run too. Oh. Poopy. Holy shit, I didn't realize it was midnight. Dude. Let me see. I'm not done with my laundry yet, so... let me see. So, I'm going to... I don't know how long you're sticking around. I'll probably do one more, because I am waiting for my laundry. I need my laundry for work tomorrow. So... I've got the Ironclad, got the Silence, I've got the Defect, and you saw me play the Watcher. I've beaten the game with the Silent, but I don't mind showing you a bit of gameplay if you want to watch it. Pick a character for me. When I come back to the screen, I'll play a bit for you. Gonna go get my laundry real quick. Let's see. Alrighty. Alrighty, my dear. What have we decided? I can explain a bit about each character too if you want. Whatever the second icon, that would be the Silent. Let's do it. So, this is Neow, and she is a guardian goddess, and she's reviving the adventurers to go slay the Spire, essentially. I'm not sure why she's doing this, but she's at the very bottom, and she always revives you after you die, so that you can try again. And she tries to bless you to make your run a little more successful. But in order for her to give you the best help, you have to do well. Like, if you die before getting to the first boss, she can't bless you quite as much. But because we died in the second area, we're going to get quite a few things to choose from. So... we could lose 7 max HP and get a rare colorless card, or we can obtain 100 gold. Wait, what cards do we have? Yes, it's a land whale! Let's see... Yeah, and Neow is such a pretty name, but... Not to say that this is an ugly creature, but it's definitely not what you're expecting when you hear the word Neow. And this is just one side of her face, too. Like, she has 3 more eyes on the other side of her face, so she has like 6 eyes total. The better to see you with, my dear. Let me see here. It does sound like a cat. Maybe they should have made it a cat. It really does sound like a meow. It really does. Let me see here. I am going to go with the rare colorless card. I shouldn't have went with the rare colorless card. These choices suck. I don't imagine I can go back now, can I? Well, I've already lost the HP if you look at the top, so I can go back and choose nothing, but, well, I've spent the HP, so I'm gonna get something. All these cards are garbage. Ugh. And these are rare colorless cards? Ugh. I guess I'll do transmutation. Risk, reward. Alright, we're taking a direct approach and we're going straight for the flaming elite this time. So yeah, when you're the silent, your kit's about knives and poison and effects when discarding cards. So I don't have any poison yet. You don't start with poison, you have to try to find it. But you know, your strikes are knives, and about as far as the discarding, Survivor is a card that you get blocked by discarding a card. But you can also cheese that by using all of the other cards in your hand, and then you use Survivor and there's no cards to discard, so you just get the block without discarding anything. Well, our little cultist dude here isn't, like, attacking at all, so we're just going ham. And next turn we'll have to worry about him. Now let me show you why you want to kind of kill these guys quickly. They use Ritual, and at the end of the turn, they gain strength equal to however many stacks of Ritual they have. So they start with 3 Ritual. Every turn they're going to get stronger by 3 points. So they're going to be adding 3 points to their attack at the end of every turn. So this is not something you want to keep going for long. We're going to go ahead and use Transmutation. Transmutation gave us Metamorphosis. And Purity won't help us any, so we're just not even going to worry about it. Alrighty. We got All Out Attack. We got Glass Knife. Let's use Backstab. That's free. And All Out Attack. He dead. Distraction's a very good card. You get a random skill, and it costs 0 for that turn. But Dodge and Roll is good too, because you get blocked this turn, and then you gain block your next turn. She kind of like transmutes her block like that, then deflects just straight up block. So, I mean, all of these cards are good. I'm gonna go with Distraction now. Let's keep going. Okay, so this is just like I said, this is how you get your Sapphire Key. You go to any box, and it's going to be linked to a relic. You have to pick which one you want more. This Art of War is kind of lame, because you don't play any attacks, you get an extra energy. But if you're not attacking, you're just defending, and that's kind of too passive for me. So this is not one of my favorite relics. I will actually go for the key over it. Alright, we're going straight for the boss. Well, straight for the elite. Look at that, a merchant. And the merchant has some poison for us. Now, this is a power card. I don't know if I mentioned power cards before, but power cards become a buff onto you. And they have an effect that stays with you as long as the fight goes. And the effect of this card is to apply 2 poison at the beginning of your turn. So, poison is a effect that makes enemies lose HP by the amount of poison they have at the start of their turn. Poison only ever decreases by 1. And this card increases it by 2. Which basically means that once you activate this card, your enemy becomes poisoned and can't be unpoisoned by normal means. And this is just one card. You can stack this card and make it stack harder. So, I try to go for Noxic Fumes. You thought you were getting a good show with the watch. I'm going to give you a real show now. So, let's go with Poison Stab, because that's more poison. And let's go with Good Instincts. That's free block. Oh, I am broke. I can't afford it. Let's go with Quick Slashes. Okay. So... question mark. Alright, we got some more risk and reward here. We're gonna go ahead... oh, this is Shining Light. You find a shimmering mass of light encompassing the center of the room. Its warm, glowing, enchanting patterns invite you in. We'll go ahead and upgrade it. We'll upgrade 2 random cards by losing 13 health. And not the cards I wanted, but it's okay. As you walk through the light, you notice that the light is absorbed into you. It's scorching hot. However, the pain quickly recedes. You feel invigorated, as though you've received a well-deserved slap. Wait, what? I never noticed it said that. How do you feel invigorated after receiving a well-deserved slap? Are we a masochist now? We just, like, going through the Spire as masochists? What is this? Okay, so I'm not the only one? That's a little weird, right? Alright, that's okay. We are... Let's see. Alright. We all masochistic up in here. Okay. Here we go. Let's go with the colorless potion. Jack of all trades. We'll add a random colorless card to our hands. That colorless card was Finesse. Kinda lame. I'll take it though. There's Poison Stab. So there you see, it's got 3 poison. So it'll take 3 poison at the start of its turn, and then that'll decrease by 2. So you see the damage it's gonna take on as green on its health bar. And essentially, if you're a visual person, you're just trying to get that green all the way to the edge and you don't see any red, and at the start of its turn it'll die. So let's use Survivor, and we'll use Survivor to get rid of a defend card. That blocks almost all the damage. We'll keep attacking from there. We good. Go ahead and take your 1 damage. Okay. There's Noxic Fumes. Let's use Distraction. That gave us Catalyst, which doubles the enemy's poison. Unfortunately, since it only has 2, we'll increase it to 4. But, well, it's better than 2. And at the start of our next turn, we're going to apply 2 more poison. So, it's just going to stack up from here. He'll die too quick to really see it in action, but you'll still get a little taste of it. A little taste of what's to come. So there you go. Now it's poisons at 5. Here's a quick flash. So, you see, at this point, since its bar is completely green, I can just stop. And the poison will finish him. Let's see. We're going to use acrobatics. You draw 3 cards and discard a card. Or we could use piercing wheel. Let's do piercing wheel actually. That can really save your butt sometimes. Alright, we're fighting the elite. Oh no. Okay, so do you remember when I was explaining plate armor to you, where it applies at the end of your turn and as you take damage it decreases? This is called metallicize, and metallicize just gives you the block and there's no way to decrease it. So they're just going to always have 4 block at the end of their turn. And this is something that stacks, but I don't think these enemies will stack any more of it, so just something to think about. We're going to go ahead and use neutralize, because that will take off. Oh, I don't think I explained that to you either. So if an enemy has that little gear, that gear is called artifact, and it prevents them from getting a debuff. Which is why when I hit him with that attack that was supposed to give him weakness, nothing happens. But now that metallicize is gone, and I hit you with something, now they can get a debuff. But these two guys still have their gears, so I have to knock their gears off. We'll use distraction. They gave us blade dance. Here's another mechanic of the silent, and it's called shivs. Shivs are knives. They're 0 cost. They do 4 damage, and you exhaust them when you use them. There's many different ways to get shivs as the silent, and there's even a relic around shivs to make them hit harder. So, you get some really crazy plays when shivs come into play. I hope I get to show you something good tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and use these. That was a free 12 damage right there. We'll defend, because, well, I can't just take the whole 9. And let's see, these guys are adding status effect cards to my discard pile, so when I reshuffle, they're going to be in my draw pile. Since we're going to take a bit of damage here, we're going to go ahead and use Piercing Wail. Oh, right. That's right. They had Artifact, didn't they? So when I did that, it didn't affect them at all. It only affected this one. But that still helps us, because we're not taking quite as much damage. We use Noxic Fumes, which will give us poison, and since I just used Piercing Wail and knocked their artifact off, now they'll all get my poison. We'll use Survivor to block that damage coming in. Alright, looks like we're taking 4 damage. Alrighty, but they're taking poison. Now see, poison will go right through the shields too. As you can see, the blue represents the block, like how much is going to be blocked, but the green is creeping right through that. Let's see. I'm actually going to leave that guy alone, because he's going to die in a second. I'm going to block the damage here. I can actually play the long game and just wait for the poison to kill him. But since I have such a small amount, it'll take too long. Girl, we'd be falling asleep by the time the poison really gets ramped up, so we are going to actively do a little bit of something. Let me see. You've got 5 HP and 4 poison. I need to put 1 hit on you. Alright, you did. I don't have to worry about you. Alright, I got 1 defense. We'll use Transmutation. That gave us a Hand of Greed. Ooh! Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna kill you now. Because Hand of Greed is a card that gives you money if you kill something with it, if it's fatal, so I went on and just took that. Those Daze cards were status cards that the enemy gave me, and their job is just to take up space and keep me from drawing cards that I can actually use. And that kind of introduced another factor for you. A factor called Ethereal. And if a card's Ethereal, it's automatically exhausted at the end of your turn. So, this is an unplayable card that exhausts at the end of our turn. So, its only purpose really is to keep you from drawing cards you can actually use. And it worked, because I only had 1 thing to attack with and 1 thing to defend with. But the poison's creeping. Let's see. I can't see that too well. Is that a 3? Yeah, so it's increasing by 2 and decreasing by 1. So it's increasing by 1. Let's use the regen potion. We'll use neutralize here, make them hit less. We'll use quick slash here. And we just drew another status card. They're really putting it on me. So we're gonna take that 6 damage. Alrighty. There's a poison stab for you. We'll strike you. And the poison's still not gonna take him. Alright, so we'll just use Survivor to block the damage then. Alright, next turn he dies from the poison. And I think I've gotten that guy down enough where I can just wear him down with the help of the poison. Well, at least I could if I'd stop getting dazed cards. Jeez. Okay. We'll just block the damage then. Whatever. The poison's still gonna get you. I don't have to do anything now. I can just sit back and watch it. And I think I will. There you go. Huh. I don't think I've seen this relic before. When adding cards into your deck, you may raise your max HP by 2 instead. That could be useful. So if I don't get any good cards, I can just choose to increase my max HP instead. Caltrops are interesting because it introduced a new mechanic called spikes, which essentially just returns damage to the enemy when they attack you. So we'll go ahead with Caltrops. Caltrops is a good card. We are going to swerve through the center, take the chest, hit the question mark. I know, right? It's just like, oh snap, it's getting for real now. Brings out singing bowl. You're fucked now, kid. Okay, let's okay, let's see, we're gonna let's actually go for that campsite. We can restore a little bit of health. Maybe if we all just meditated, we could figure this out. I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. Let's... Okay, we'll use Piercing Wail. We reduced the gray slime's attack to 0, so they're not doing any damage. The other slime's attack went to 4, making it easily blocked by using this. We're going to use Caltrops so I can show you the Thorns mechanic. And I'll use Neutralize too. Make them hit for even worse. Now they're going to try to hit me, they're going to fail to do damage and take damage instead because of my Thorns. Okay, and now I'm going to kill the gray slime. He did. The other slime is going to debuff me. Okay. Noxic Fume would be some late game stuff. We're just going to try to kill this guy quickly. So, remember how I was talking about Barricade and how that helps you keep your block? Well, this is a card of the Silent that helps her keep block. So when you use Blur, you get a status called Blur. And essentially that means any block that doesn't get used, you get to keep for 1 turn. Blur wears off at the start of your next turn. And after that, the block will wear off at the start of your next turn. I don't think I can show you because he's gonna... Well, no, you'll see it. Look at Noxic Fumes, because like I said, that's some long game stuff. We're just gonna kill this guy. So I have Blur, and they're gonna do 10 damage, and you'll see that I still have 3 block. And I'm gonna keep it because Blur is in effect. But now Blur is gone. So at the end of my next turn, I'm gonna lose all... I mean, like, the start of my next turn, I'm gonna lose all my block. which would be a thing if I didn't just murder the hell out of them. Okay, so here we go. We're starting to get some shivs now. Infinite Blades is a power that lets you start with a shiv at the start of your turn. After you activate it, so you used to get a free shiv, which is an extra free 4 damage. But there's also Blade Dance, which just turns 1 power or 1 point into 3 shivs, which is an instant 12 damage. So while I'm saying Blade Dance is extremely helpful, Infinite Blades lets you start with a shiv at the start of your turn once you activate it. And here's what we're gonna do. Whenever you go ahead and get Infinite Blades, go ahead and upgrade it. And let me tell you why. When you upgrade this card, it becomes innate. And an innate card is a card that you start your turn with. Like, whenever you start combat. So, when you start a fight, this will be one of the cards that you draw. It's definite. So, we'll have it, we can upgrade, we'll have it, we'll activate it, and we'll have a shiv. And it's only 1 energy, so it's extremely broken this way. So that's a good card to go ahead and upgrade as early as possible, so you can go ahead for... Ooh! Girl, you were just getting spoiled tonight. I'm getting all the good stuff right now. Mercury Hourglass does 3 damage to all enemies at the start of your turn, every turn. Broken. Extremely broken. Oh. You enter a corridor full of hypnotizing colored mushrooms. Due to your lack of specialization in mycology, you're unable to identify the specimens. You want to escape, but feel oddly compelled to eat a mushroom. Do you ever feel oddly compelled to eat a mushroom? What kind of Spire is this? We're masochistic, we're wanting to eat mushrooms? Well, what is going on, baby? What kind of... Now, explain. You're drawing mushrooms? Ooh, show. I want to see pictures. Are you posting pictures on Instagram still? Kitty. Okay. Let's see. So we can stomp the anger of the mushrooms, or you'll eat a mushroom and heal, but then you become cursed with a parasite. Now, parasite is one of the worst curse cards you can get, because it's unplayable, as most curse cards are. But it also takes effect if you try to get rid of it. If you try to get rid of it, you lose your max HP by 3. Oh, girl. I was drawing for a while too, and we're not even going to talk about how bad I fell off. I think I fell off for like a year. I'm so rusty. Well, and you shall see my support. I'll be looking for it, girl. I'm gonna encourage you. Us creators have to stick together. I think it's still awesome that Omni brought all of this together and created this great community for us to just share our content and just grow. It's ridiculous that I kind of latched into this community by chance back when I was in a really rough time of my life, and it really helped, and that's why I just keep coming back. I really do love y'all. Y'all are great. Alright, so we are going to anger the mushrooms because I'm not about to get a parasite. We don't do no parasites up in here. Ambush. Rodents infested by the mushrooms appear out of nowhere. Alright, let's wreck them. So the Mercury Hourglass did 3 damage. Here's some poison. Here's Infinite Blades. Looks like they're dealing 12 damage. We're gonna block 5 of that. And see, I need to stay I need to check out more of Discord's self-promo and check out more streams. I think I'm gonna actually really check out everybody's streams over the weekend. And then I want to stream a little Elden Ring I'm starting to get towards the end, and I've just been enjoying the game rather than just posting content. I got a couple videos too that I want to post, a couple bloopers, but I want to stream this weekend. We gonna see. A lot of people use Twitch, but I think I like YouTube a little better. Is Twitch really that much better? Because see, I use my PlayStation 5 to stream. I don't have like, I have OBS on my computer, but I don't have a capture card. And I'm thinking about buying a capture card, but I told you how I overthink things, and I was trying to find a good capture card, and then when I thought I found one, it was like, it's actually shit by this one. So I was like, okay, I'm looking at that one, and then people say, oh, that's shit too. So it's just like, which one do I buy? Which one do I buy? So I'm like at a standstill right now, like just trying to do more research, trying to figure out what capture card works best for me, what capture card is affordable, and which is going to give me the best quality. So what can like do all of those needs for me? What's going to work? That does seem to be the case. When I think about it, it was always the same people when we were watching Omni on YouTube. And then once he jumped to Twitch, it was all kinds of different people we didn't see before, which is great. Thank you, Lindsay. You've waking me up to that. I never considered that. I knew it was a thing, and I never considered that. I kind of came in after the merge, or did I? You know what? There was a point where I was watching the streams every day, like at lunch, while I was at my old job, and I was just like trying to find a stream and realizing that he wasn't on YouTube. He was on Twitch. Ooh, girl, I've just been talking. I don't know what's going on. I hope we're winning. Are we winning? Let's use this, and we'll shiv him. There we go. I think I'll give it another try, actually. Oh, look at that. We got another noxious fumes. We're going right for that. No question. Oh, no. I wasn't paying attention, but we have like 27 health, and we're going to a elite. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, Lindsay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, no. Dude, I think this guy's gonna kill me. So, let me tell you why this guy is kind of a pain. His first turn, he takes a buff called Infuriated, and every time you do something that's not an attack, he just gets stronger. So, like, if you try to block his damage, he just gets stronger. And the more you block, the stronger he gets. And this is something that just builds constantly. It's not just like for that turn or anything. So it just becomes, I really need to kill you. Which can be tough when you can't block the damage he's dealing you. Oh, there's Noxic Fumes. Damn. I should have just let it be. Alright, so here he goes. Me and my itty bitty health. Oh, this will help. Though it's a skill, so when I use it, he's gonna get stronger. That's Noxic Fumes. That doesn't count because it wasn't a skill. I'm gonna I better not defend. I'll take more damage. I'll just take the 10. Lindsay, I think we're gonna die here. I'm gonna try not to die, but it's just not looking good. I absolutely cannot afford to use a skill here. I'll die. So I need to... I'll use Caltrops. I'll use a Shiv. I'll use Strike. And nothing else. Alright, so the poison's hitting. He'll take damage from that. Yeah, it's getting tight. The butt cheeks are clenched, girl. They clenched. We're gonna see what's gonna happen here. Strike. Strike. Shiv. Look at that! The health is green. We're good. We just barely made it. We'll use deflect. Alright, we gotta play very carefully here. Alright, so if you look at our map here, we're gonna hit this merchant, we're gonna hit a campfire, we'll heal. We hit the question mark, we hit the other campfire and heal. And then we're up against the Guardian. Let's see how that's gonna go for us. Oh, what a shame. If we had a little bit more gold, we could have got this kunai. The way kunai works is every time you do 3 attacks, you get 1 dexterity. And dexterity adds points to your block. So when you're playing the silent and you have shivs, doing 3 attacks is really easy. So you try to find these relics, the kunai and the shuriken. The shuriken is the strength version of the kunai. And they're both extremely broken on this character. So, it's a shame we can't afford it. But there's enough occult drops. We'll take those. And let's see. We'll take a strength potion. Okay. Don't have to do anything else. We'll save a little bit of money. So let's rest. Then we'll hit the question mark, which is the living wall. Okay, so as you come to a dead end and begin to turn around, walls slam down from the ceiling, trapping you. 3 faces materialize from these walls and speak. Forget what you know, and I'll let you go. I require change to see a new space. If you want to pass me, then you must grow. So, we can forget and remove a card from our deck. We can change and transform a card in our deck, or we can grow and upgrade a card in your deck. I always just use this as a free opportunity to upgrade a card in my deck. So, we are going to upgrade Noxic Fumes. Wait, what does Piercing Wail do when it upgrades? Let me take a look at that. It's more strength decreased. I thought maybe we get rid of the exhaust. So we're gonna upgrade Noxic Fumes and make it do more poison per turn. I think that's a good investment. Satisfied, the walls in front of you merge back into the ceiling, leaving a path forward. Okay, we got another campfire. We're going to rest. Don't even have to question it. Okay, and we are up against the Guardian. Now, this guy, he's kind of like a transformer. He has mode shift. Once he takes a certain amount of damage, he shifts from offensive mode to defensive mode and puts up spikes of his own, thorns. So when you deal damage to him, he deals damage back. So this is just going to alternate between attack and defense. And if you can get enough damage on him at one time, it actually, you can like shift straight from offense to defense real quickly. We're also going to be sneaking poison in on him, so we're going to see how that works. These cards are kind of lame. I'll do Unload. Grand Finale is great, but you have to have 0 cards in your drop pile to use it. Right now I have 16. I'll draw and find the Grand Finale to see if I can make it use of it. I don't think I've ever been able to pull it off. So let's activate Infinite Blades. We're going to strike. And, oh, that's it. Okay. So let's see what's going on. Destroy, destroy, destroy. Noxic Fumes. Oh yeah, we have to activate our Strength Potion too, I almost forgot. We'll use Survivor. We'll get rid of a Defend for that. We're gonna defend. We'll use Shiv. Alright, so we got us with a bit of damage there. We're still hanging in there though. I'm actually going to Use this. See what we get. Good Instincts is block. Hand of Greed is just damage. Oh, hello. This is a good card. So Apotheosis upgrades all cards in your hand for the rest of combat. And if you upgrade this card, it's all cards in your deck for the end of combat, which is extremely broken. If you have this card and you upgrade it, it essentially means that you don't have to upgrade any other card for the rest of the game. Because you can just like draw this card and upgrade all your cards for that combat. So it's an extremely broken card. But I'm borrowing it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use it. That Hand of Greed, do more damage. There we go. He's defensive mode now. We'll just do as much damage as we can now. Alright. So, for 2 turns now he's in defensive mode, he's gonna be putting up spikes. Deal damage every time I deal damage to him. So, what better return than to put up my own spikes? He's doing 6 damage, I can't block it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use Poison Stab. Had to take the damage to make the damage. Alright, he's doing 12 damage. Have to block it. He was doing 12 damage, but he was weak. Now he's doing 16 damage. We have 24 block. I think we're going to be okay. And when he attacks us, he'll take 10 damage. Okay. Looking good, looking good. Let's use Good Instincts. We'll use a Shiv, and another Shiv, and a Poison Stab, and a Strike. Oh no! Are we dead again? That's what, 20? We're gonna survive just barely. Oh, look at that. The poison put him in defense mode. Holy shit. That's lucky. Okay. Choose Distraction. It gives us deadly poison. We'll use Survivor. It'll let us use Neutralize. And, well, that's good. We'll leave it alone. He'll die in the next 2 turns. He has a lot of poison. Look at that. The Mercury Hourglass killed him. Let's use Alchemize. Alchemize gives you a random potion and then you exhaust the card. This is an extremely it's like an extremely underrated card. You get a free potion, and there's some really good potions you can get too. Oh, would you look at that? We have a relic that doubles the effectiveness of potions. We just got a card that gives us a random potion. Broken. We have reached the city. Ooh. Alright, y'all. This is gonna be my last run. No matter where we end, I'm calling it a night after that. Ugh. My head's getting heavy. Let's see. We got a little bit of money, but we don't need to go see the merchant too early. Is there a merchant later? No. Alright, so we're either seeing the merchant early or we're not seeing them at all. Yeah, it's kind of weird because my new job... Oh, I didn't tell you, by the way. I didn't tell any of y'all, I think. Or did I check in with y'all and let y'all know that I have a new job? Do you remember me saying anything about getting a new job? We'll use Alchemize, because that's a free potion. We'll use Neutralize to give him some weakness. So, I was with Patient Transportation, and now I am a Patient Access Rep. So, I am the person that sets up appointments for patients. So, it's a different scene. It's been really different, but the thing is, it's just been in a better facility with a better group of people. So I've been just, thriving and enjoying my new job. Even though it's a little inconvenient because when I was working patient transport, I was just driving around the corner to get to work. But now I'm driving like maybe 20 some minutes away, which I do gladly, honestly, because like I said, it's a better facility and a better group of people, and my peace of mind is worth everything. So I don't regret it, and I've been enjoying it, even though I've had a couple hiccups. It's been a wild ride. Let me see. Oh, thank you. If Omni was still having his streams, I would be able to tune in for a while. Oh, sounds like my laundry's done too. Yes, it was exhausting. And, you know, still being in healthcare, it's still kind of, you still get some of that exhaust. But, it's a little bit better now. This guy's gonna start hitting hard in a second. I gotta get rid of him. Well, you do it because you have to. I'm not even gonna lie. It's rough sometimes. You see a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff you didn't think you'd see. And a lot of things that just happen. It can be rough sometimes. It really takes a kind of focus, a kind of mental fortitude to get through. But, you know, end of the day, somebody's got to do it, I guess. Might as well be me. Yeah. It was really scary when COVID was like up front and like well, I guess I shouldn't say all of that because it is up front and widespread still. But like before they had like the vaccine. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that. I really appreciate that. Oh, it's always nice to be appreciated. It's pretty scary before, you know, we had the vaccines and stuff. I remember the very first day we started, like, caring for COVID patients and transport COVID patients. I remember we, had our very first, transporter transported, and, you know, we really applauded her for what we were doing. We had to make sure everything was together, like, as usual. But we took extra precaution for this patient, and it was like, wow. It's like, we're doing this. I remember my first COVID patient. I remember, you know, sending people. It was really nuts, and emotions ran high many times. We had people quit the job because they didn't want to deal with COVID patients. But I was like, you work in a hospital during a pandemic. Everybody's taking care of COVID patients. And you're provided PPE, and you just have to use it, you know, and be extra careful. You be extra careful, you're going to be fine. And not to mention, so many people got sick with COVID, so many workers. I don't even have the numbers, girl, but I know with inpatient transportation, the turnover rate was pretty high anyway. So, we had like a lot of people leaving, and then I left too. So, but I didn't leave because of COVID. I'm not even gonna get into why I left because I could go all night, girl. But it was a crazy time, let me tell you. Alright. Ancient writing. Scaling the city, you notice a wall covered in the writing of ancients. As you try to wrap your head around what the puzzling symbols and glyphs could mean, the writing begins to glow. Suddenly the message becomes clear. Yeah, me too, Lindsay. Me too. I really thank all of y'all for y'all support. Y'all, like, just like helping to tune in. Like, when it got hard, I would always just tune in to y'all and just, like, see what everyone was up to, and just like hearing everybody's encouraging words and seeing how everyone was thriving despite like all of the dismal happenings in the world and everybody getting sick and the naysayers saying, well, you know, masks, you know, not wearing a mask is against my rights and all of that. It was exhausting and wear me down. And then just to like just spend some time with y'all and see everybody shining brightly, it was encouraging. It was encouraging. And I miss y'all. So happy you decided to come out tonight. Let's see. Okay, see, this guy has barricade. You can see it right there. It's the blocks. So whenever it gains block, it won't wear off. So, unfortunately for him, block doesn't protect him against poison, and he only has 20 HP. He's in for a world of hurt. See, he has 62 block. Oh, I forgot. He does have artifact though, so he can block debuffs for 2 more turns. Excuse me. Have some gastrointestinal sexiness over here. I hope my mic didn't pick that up. That'd be a little embarrassing. Okay, we got alchemize. Oh wait, I am full of potions, so we can't do that. We can do this stuff. We will defend. Use a shield. Okay. Let's use terror. So, vulnerability is a status effect that makes you do more damage to the enemy. And the card I just used gives you 99 stacks of vulnerability. Essentially means you're just taking more damage for the rest of the turn. So, let me just show you what that looks like. If you look at my card, this is Strike, and it does 9 damage. But if I put that on him, who's vulnerable, it shows you it does 13 damage. And he did. Could have killed him with the shiv, but I like the poison, take him away. I'm dramatic like that. Okay. So we're actually taking quite a bit of damage. We need to make our way. Oh god, look at that. We're up against another freaking elite. Okay. Okay. This is fine. We got this. We can do this. We're taking 15 damage this turn. What can we do to turn? I have an idea. We'll use this flex potion. We're going to use deflect. We're going to use strike. Deal as much damage as we can here. Then we're going to use caltrops and noxic fumes. Alright, we're going to take a bit of damage here, but see, he's attacking us 5 times. We're going to take damage for each thorn. And then the hourglass killed him. We'll use terror. We'll use caltrops. We'll use neutralize. And there's no point doing anything else. He's not attacking this turn. I don't know, girl. It's not looking good. We're gonna try to do the best we can. We'll use another noxic fumes, another poison strike, and another alchemize. That gave us a dexterity potion. I do it. Alright, he's starting his attack now. We'll go ahead and use spin. So he put a hex on me. Anytime I do like a skill, he's gonna add a dazed card to my deck, which is kind of nefarious because he's gonna be attacking and I have to block it. And every time I block it, he's gonna add one of those cards to my deck. But his time's coming. Dead. I hadn't meant for this run to last all night long. Jesus. Oof. I'm glad you're getting a good show, though. Let's see. We'll go with Quick Slash. Oof. This might be it right here. Oh, no. Oh, okay. We gotta go all out. Use the cultist potions. Caw-caw. Caw-caw. Bird talk. That won't take effect till next turn, though, sadly. And I regret to inform you that this run is over. Let's do some simple math. 7 and 7 is 14. 14 plus 13 is 27. I have 15 HP and no cards to block any damage with. I have 3 energy points. Man, I can't deal enough damage to kill anybody to stop the damage from incoming. Well, let me see. That's 12 damage. And then 6 extra poison for 18 damage. I'd have to do quite a bit of damage. Yeah, it's the math ain't there. The math ain't there. Even with the potions, it's just not gonna work, unfortunately. Yeah, it's over. It's unfortunate, but it's over. We got conquered. Is this my true potential? No, it isn't. I'm sorry, Silent. I was just too sleepy. I made some poor decisions. But yeah, that's Slay the Spire for you. Keep tuning in. I'll show you some good runs. Alright, everyone. It is rather late. So we're going to call the Strem there. Alright, I hope you enjoyed yourself tonight. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you like what you're seeing. And as always, I hope you've had a good day. I hope you've... Wait. Oh my god, I just messed up my ending. No. And I'm streaming, so I can't go back and edit it out. Let's try that again. Be sure to like and subscribe if you like what you're seeing. And as always, I hope you've had a good day. I hope you're having a good day. And I hope you have a better tomorrow. I am IamYuuseria. Have a good night.